Ladies and gentlemen, football fans across the world, welcome back to Spotlight 360 Football Preview. Today we are diving deep into a massive clash in the English Premier League. Arsenal takes on Manchester City at the Emirates Stadium. This is Sunday, September 21st, 2025. Kickoff is at 18:30 local time. The stakes couldn't be higher. Arsenal sit second on the table with 9 points from 4 games, while City are in 8th with just 6 points. Both sides want to send a statement, and history tells us whenever these two meet, it is fireworks. Let's start with the Gunners. Mikel Arteta's men have looked sharp this season. 3 wins out of 4 in the league. Their only slip-up, a tight 1 loss to Liverpool at Anfield. At home, though, Arsenal have been flawless, smashing Leeds 5-0 and comfortably beating Nottingham Forest 3-0. Key statistics here are Arsenal have conceded just 1 goal in the league so far. That is the best defensive record in the EPL right now. Even with injuries, Saliba out, Saka nursing hamstring, they are still finding results. Last week in Europe, Arsenal beat Atletico Bilbao 2-0 away. Clean sheet, controlled performance, confidence is high. Manchester City on that side, Pep Guardiola's Citizens, a very mixed start. They crushed United 3-0 last weekend, but before that lost to Brighton 2-1 and Spurs 2-0 away from home. They've struggled, losing at Brighton but earlier hammering Wolves 4-0. City are 8th, but don't let that fool you. They are still dangerous. They scored 8 goals in the last 4 league games, and with Haaland, Foden and De Bruyne, they can punish anyone. But the inconsistency is the worry. Back-to-back defeats in August showed cracks. Now, let's talk history between these two giants. In February this year, Arsenal thrashed City 5-0 at the Emirates. That is still fresh in everyone's memory. Last season, City and Arsenal played out a 2-all draw at the Etihad. Before that, a tense 0-0 draw in March 2024. But Arsenal have slowly gained the upper hand, winning 2 of the last 4 EPL meetings. Head-to-head, in the last 6, Arsenal 2 wins, City 1 win and 3 draws. Momentum has shifted slightly in the Gunners' favor. Looking at Arsenal's tactics, Arteta's setup is all about pressing from the front. Expect a 4-3-3 with Havertz in midfield, Rice controlling the tempo, and Martinelli looking dangerous down the left if Saka passes fit. His battle against Guardiola will be crucial. Defensively, Gabriel has been rock solid. Raya in goal has only conceded once all this season. Arsenal will want to pin City back, use the Emirates crowd and push transition quickly. Key Arsenal players to watch: Declan Rice, emerging midfield, Martin Odegaard, creativity between the lines, Gabriel Martinelli, form player, already 3 goals in this season, Chokeles, sharp one. Manchester City, Pep will likely go with a 3-2-4-1, with Stones stepping into midfield when possession. Returning from injury, De Bruyne has given them a spark, but their weakness is a defensive transition. Brighton and Spurs exposed that. City's best chance is using Haaland's run behind Arsenal's high line and Foden's creativity out wide. Expect a lot of ball possession, but they'll need to be sharp defensively. We should look at Erling Haaland, always dangerous, and Foden, City's form player, goal versus United last week. And our predictions, our model ages Arsenal here. 44% chance of Gunners win, 29% City, and 26% draw. Predicted scoreline: Arsenal 3, Manchester City 2. Over under 2.5 goals. Over looks very likely. Arsenal have seen over 2.5 goals in 6 of their last 10 against City, and City's last 3 away games have gone over. Both teams to score, highly probable. With Haaland and Martinelli in the form, expect goals both sides. Halftime, full-time, interesting statistics. Arsenal often start strong at home. First half, Arsenal lead, but City tends to fight back late. Halftime, Arsenal full-time, Arsenal or halftime, Arsenal full-time draw could hold value. And the time scorers: Haaland, City almost given, Martinelli for Arsenal, red hot form, and Odegaard could pop up, plus Gyökeres. Corners and cards: both teams play attacking football. Expect high corners, maybe 10 plus cards. Rice versus Rodri midfield battle could be spicy. So there you have it. Arsenal versus Manchester City, Sunday, 21st September, Emirates Stadium, 18:30 kickoff lock time. It's a battle of styles. Arsenal's energy and defensive solidity against City's possession and star power. Will Arsenal prove they are real title contenders again, or will Pep's men remind everyone why they are champions? Drop your predictions in the comments. Who wins this showdown, Arsenal or City? And don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notifications bell so you don't miss any of our football previews right here on Spotlight 360. I'm Godfrey, and I'll see you right after the match with a full reaction and analysis. Enjoy the football, and may the best team win. That is a full structured view